Good afternoon, everyone.
President Donald Trump needs a new national security advisor in the wake of a political scandal involving Michael Flynn, who stepped down on Monday. Mr. Flynn is accused of misleading administration officials about his contacts with Russia's ambassador to the U.S. The former advisor initially said he did not talk about U.S. sanctions against Russia with the Russian official, but admitted he did after transcripts of his phone calls show as much. Keith Kellogg, the chief of staff at the National Security Council, will serve as interim national security advisor. Mr. Trump is considering Mr. Kellogg as a possible permanent replacement, as well as former CIA Director David Petraeus and retired Vice Admiral Robert Harward. Mr. Kellogg advised Mr. Trump on national security and foreign policy issues during the campaign. He had been considered for national security advisor before the post went to Mr. Flynn. Mr. Kellogg was among the first American personnel sent into Iraq following the 2003 invasion. He served in Baghdad as the chief operating officer of the Coalition Provisional Authority, set up to govern the country for 5 months. The CPA's tenure was marked by controversial policy decisions, including to disband the Iraqi army. David Petraeus commanded U.S. forces in Iraq and was credited with quelling an insurgency in 2007. He later served as director of the CIA, but resigned in 2012 after it was revealed that he passed on classified information to his biographer Paula Broadwell, who had also become his mistress. Mr. Petraeus later pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor charge of mishandling government information after lying to federal investigators about the disclosures. Retired Vice Admiral Robert Harward is a leading candidate recommended by both Secretary of Defense Jim Mattis and Secretary of Homeland Security John Kelly. He served as Deputy Commander of U.S. Central Command, which oversees all U.S. forces in the Middle East. He served on the National Security Council during the George W. Bush administration and has served in the National Counterterrorism Center. After his retirement, Admiral Harward took a post as Chief Executive Officer at defense and aerospace giant Lockheed Martin.